Hey gang, it's Eatmoretoys and I'm back with another review. Today we're looking at stuff I got in Mexico. I had the great fortune to be in Mexico a couple months ago and I went to flea markets, I went to a toy convention and I bought a bunch of shit. They're in no order. Cosmic something. This was like from Cartoon Mania in Mexico. And it looks like it's a learning dude. He like, don't read a book, stand on a book. Yeah. Then we got this guy. He looks like a nugget. A disgruntled one at that. Maybe he's poisonous. Maybe he's extra trippy. Don't know. I couldn't read the fine print here. It says fun stuff, and that's all I can make. So if anybody knows anything about this guy, let me know. He's dope. I want a whole series of these. Then we got this guy. This guy is a fruit. I think he's a tomato doing exercise. And he's from a Mexican cartoon or something. I'm not going to read that. It's too small. All these were going for like cheap. So I went through the whole flea market. The toy convention. Saw everything that I liked. Took pictures of the cool stuff. The really, really dirt cheap stuff I got. I like bought it. Everything else I just waited. I said maybe on the second run, if I still like it, I'll get it. If it's still there, it was meant to be. So some of these I just bought instantaneously as soon as I saw them. This is a Cyclops. That's very articulated. And I think you can, yeah, they're modular. You could switch and trade bodies with other monsters. It's a monster mix. They came in blind bags. I've never seen them until I bought this guy. Cool shit. Reanimator keychain, but it didn't have the keychain element on top. So it's just a Reanimator mini figure. This guy's so badass. So many good details on a little sculpt. You truly get what it's interpreting. So I love it. I saw a huge box of what I thought were bootleg Transformer cassettes from back in the day. But they're not. Check this out. Whoa. Check it out again. Oh. So these are dinosaurs. Just like cassettes are. And then they're not spiky. You turn it back around. And you got a tape. Because who would think a dinosaur would hide in a tape box, right? And I just like the colors. They're so retro. And it's just cheap plastic, so I don't care if I lose it or break it. These colors are very nostalgic too. And the same thing, it's an easy animal to contort into its whatever shape. In this case, it's a dinosaur again. He's running. And there's details on these suckers. They're cheap, but they're well made. I don't know how that sounds, but it's true. And boom, easy to transform. So these were cool that I found. I love the 80s. I love cassettes. I don't have too many anymore, but I just know that these exist, and owning them for dirt cheap. And if they're bootleg, I like them more. I like bootleg. With the theme of hip hop, we have World of Gumball, and this guy's Jake, I think. Juke, the beatbox. These batteries are dead. I need to buy new batteries. Ugh, shit, this thing is stiff. Ooh, it would have been great if it worked right now. Oh well. But this toy is awesome. It's a simple design. It reflects stereo, boombox, ghetto blaster, hip hop, and it's a very simple but cool toy. And it stands. Alright. We all know this guy right here. Chuck E. Cheese, buddy. But why I like this Chuck E. Cheese? He looks like he's been chilling a little too long. He looks like he's been just yeah, yeah. He's just been just chilling a little too hard, you know. And I said that's my kind of toy. You can't even get focused, buddy. And in that same topic, check this guy out. Now I'm not certain. I think this is a French clown, but I call bullshit. I think this is Cepillín from Mexico, a famous clown dressed like a pimp. Or maybe he's going out in some winter clothes in the 70s. I don't know. I think he looks badass. You got the big old pimp hat. You got the long coat, the bell-bottom pants. I mean, this is hip. I like this shit. So this is a great, great, great find. Speaking of cool cats, Don Ramon. Oh, man. He's missing an eye. I don't care. These are bendy toys, so you can pose them a little bit. Once they get old, the wiring gets messed up and it breaks through, but I'm not going to play with the sucker much. I just needed a bootleg or cheap Mexican toy, and this did it. This is from my childhood, El Chavo del Ocho, Don Ramon, my favorite character, because he was never the bad guy, but they treated him like the bad guy. Yeah, this dude was badass. He had a real tattoo. Tattoos before they were cool back in the 60s or 50s. On TV, black and white. It was a marine tattoo. I think it's a boat. So yeah, Don Ramon. Love this fool. And then, El Chavo del Ocho. But with rotoplastic. So they do this, or they blow it up. And there you go. You see the big old seam right there. You can see that a mile away. That's a huge ass seam. They didn't bother to sand it down. You could cut cheese with that. And then El Chavo del Ocho didn't have power puffs. He had antennas. Oh, shit. 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 And they extend to whatever size you want. My friend said, "Oh, that's the roach." I said, "No, it's not." It's not a roach. El Chapulín Colorado means the red grasshopper, per se. So these are his grasshopper wings, not his roach wings. We don't have roach superheroes, children superheroes. But anyway, I like bootlegs, and this is an awesome bootleg, or a very cheaply made rotocassette Chapulín Colorado. No contaban con mi astucia. And then this isn't a bootleg, but it's also made in Mexico, obviously, and it's dope. They're still making Mexican toys. These look bootleg. They look dirt cheap, but I like them. These are all real. They just got somehow this is Mexican. Somehow in the hands of Mexicans, and they're sold over there. So I love all these little toys. But there's more. I went to a bazaar, and they had these little suckers. These look like Garbage Pail Kid dinosaurs for some reason to me. The sculpt is really well done. There's a lot of detail that my camera does not pick up. But it's a really cool toy. So I got a purple one, got a green one, and I got a blue one. These are dope. Oh shit. And they're dirt cheap. So you know, I have to be thrifty when I fly abroad. And this is a dog toy, I guess. But I bought it to support a friend or a friend, a future friend, if you want, if you may. So thanks to Karina Keefe for giving me the insight of this toy fair, and then also thanks for everybody else hooking it up. This one's made by Carter, This is a brass knuckles alien monster. See the tentacles? There's the eyes and some hair. And this is clear resin and green. And this guy pastes these on the flat surface. He pastes these on the walls like street art. There's a video on my feed of this. So I was very lucky to meet him and to get one of these. So thank you very much. They kind of look like tits. They look like tits right here. Big old nice titties. Green alien titty for eyes. I like it. And then we got this guy. This is a two-headed duck alien named Russ. And there's more details, but I don't know them. This is one of the weirdest things I've ever seen. Like a meteor with hands and feet and two duck heads and hair. And then the little bolts on their head like a Frankenstein type monster. The paint job is weird. It looks so fucking weird. Like, I don't know who designed this or who approved this, but it's just wacky. It's crazy. So I passed on it the first time I saw it. I said, it's too fucking weird. But I took a picture. And then I saw another one and it was the same price. So I bought it, which is this one. And then I said, I'm not going to buy the other one because I already got one. Then when I got home, I looked it up and this shit is worth like $70 plus. So had I bought two, all this stuff would have been free had I bought one and sold the other one. But it's okay. I don't mind buying stuff and experimenting and finding out what they are. Half of these things I don't know what they are. I looked them up right before I made the video. Last one. Again with the theme of El Chavo del Ocho. I think this was my first purchase while I was in Mexico. I don't do the little dangly things too much because this is a keychain and I don't do keychains too much, but I like this guy. So, Las Farmacias Simi or Similar, they made a bunch of toys mimicking famous Mexican characters on TV. And this is my favorite, El Chavo del Ocho. But if Simi, the old mascot from the pharmacy called Similar, was dressed as the Chavo del Ocho, and he has a torta de jamón, a ham sandwich, and he's poor broke. This dude lives in a barrel. Nobody helped him. Nobody gave him shit. And that's a comedy show for kids. So anyway, this is not bootleg. This is, I think it was more expensive than most of the other things I got, but I'm still happy with it. As you can see, I have a big place in my brain for El Chavo del Ocho, Chapulín Colorado, Don Ramon. My Mexican heritage is in me, of course, and this is a reminder of it. So all these were great toys and finds and just things I could splurge with and got while I was in Mexico. So Mexico was great to me. And there's more, but I'll leave that for the next video. So everybody, have a good day. Be nice to everybody and keep buying toys. Yeah.